Hi friends, I am Ea Torado and I am an energy healer and a dance artist. And this video, I will be sharing with you a simple gesture that is so practical and doable anytime that you're feeling really, anxious or maybe emotionally charged, like there's a specific situation that's triggering you. This is a thing wherein you could excuse yourself from that situation, maybe go to the bathroom or a very private space, do the gesture, and in a minute or less, come back to a feeling of the world is right, okay? So it's an instant relief kind of gesture that you can use. Now, before we get into me teaching you that specific gesture that you can do anytime, I want you to know that this whole YouTube channel is simply my seva, and seva is Sanskrit for, service. It's just me putting my whole heart and soul to this, along with my partner, Chino Neri, who is the owner and director of Current, who's helping me with taping and editing. And this is our service, to the community, to the online community, to people we've served as artists and also teachers, wherein we want more and more people to be mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually well. And so in this YouTube, every week I'm churning out videos wherein I share really practical, accessible tips, tricks, or even techniques that you can use, anytime to help you in that journey. What are situations wherein we feel anxious or even trapped or overwhelmed or stressed out? Well, there are many things that could trigger us, and our bodies hold so much memory, both our joys and our traumas, our pains and our triumphs. So sometimes, even in seemingly normal situation, maybe it's something that your partner said, maybe it's something that your boss has said, maybe it's just more often than not, you're finding yourself more anxious and you're overthinking. You're either worrying about the future, or maybe you're going on about your day, but then you saw a memory, something that triggered a memory from your past that is hurtful. These are just examples of situations wherein you just kind of feel like your mind is racing, your heart is racing, and you don't feel safe in the moment. Okay? So, something that a teacher of mine have taught me before is this very simple technique. She said, Aya, when that situation happens and you just feel like you're so emotionally charged, it's maybe you're going to explode and you don't know what to do, and maybe you're in a public setting and people see you, and you can't just suddenly do yoga right then and there in a public space, right? Or maybe it's at a dinner party and you were triggered by what your mother said, or this well-meaning, very opinionated uncle had said. You can't just do Dalai movement and movement meditation to get back to a feeling of peace and calm and safety in your body and in that moment. But what you can do is this. 1, excuse yourself from the situation and go to the nearest bathroom wherein you may have some privacy and alone time. Yeah. 2, once you're there, you can do this very simple technique. You're gonna look down. You're gonna cross your ankles underneath you. It can be right ankle over the left ankle or left ankle over the right, up to you, doesn't really matter. You're gonna extend your arms in front of you. You're gonna cross your wrists right in front of you, and just know that if your ankles below are right ankle over the left ankle, your wrists should be the opposite. It should be left wrist over the right wrist. Yeah? And then you're gonna clasp your hands and interlace your fingertips. You're gonna scoop your hands underneath you, right in front of your belly, and then scoop it over, yeah, until your clasped hands are right in front of your heart. Then you're just gonna breathe. And then stay here. Maybe 10 breaths, maybe 15. It depends on you. What this does is, while you're in a very, like a sort of frantic energy, like I'm so emotionally charged, either, I'm really feeling my rage inside or my anxiety inside or whatever it is, complex emotions, and I can't, deal with it. What this does is, it sort of locks in your energy. It contains your energy. So there's no need to go, like very open arm and open-legged, but rather just, giving my breath to myself, giving my space to myself, giving a sense of safety to myself, giving a sense of there's really, really no urgent need for me to be anything for anyone, to do stuff for anyone else, to just, be all over the place. This is the opposite of being all over the place. This is being in one place, being safe in that place, being in my body, being in my breath. And then you will notice that even if you don't consciously breathe or try hard to breathe slower, just being in this position will naturally slow your breath down. And stay in here for as long as you're ready to face the world again. Thank you so much for joining me. Feel free to try that out, and please share in the comments. Share in the comments below what it feels like after trying that pose. Maybe for a minute, maybe for 10 breaths, maybe for 20, and how it felt in your body. What are things you realized about your body, your breath, yourself? Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video, and then next week we have a new and exciting video that I learned from Reiki. Reiki is a ancient Japanese form of energy healing practice wherein a Reiki practitioner or master is channeling universal life force energy and transferring it to someone else. But there is a very important component there, which is channeling color, a very bright color from source or from up in the skies, and then using that to cleanse the body of old, stale, or blocked energies, and recharging the body so that whenever we start the day or start a new chapter of the day, or start sleeping, we feel fresh and new. So I think that that's something you really want to learn and watch next week, Tuesday night. I will be putting out that video. Thank you again for watching. If you're interested in my one-on-one coaching wellness program, please give me a direct message or click the link below. All of the information are there. And thank you so much. Please stay calm and peaceful and free to use the gesture for instant relief from anxiety and stress that I just taught you today. Bye.